Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for supporting us here at the Court Reporter. We appreciate all the support we get from these YouTube communities. Today we have an updated exclusive on a friend of the Court Reporter and many others. He's been a part of one community for several years now and has more recently had a lot of attention on him because of his streaming while traveling to the American Dreams house. We don't want to focus on EFD's troubles, but we want to highlight his progress. So far, it's been reported that he is in detox and is going to rehab following. We are all praying that he is successful at treatment and takes it seriously and knows that his friends here on YouTube miss him and support him fully. The Court Reporter does have some shocking news to add to this story. There is a new dork on these YouTube streets who thinks he is welcome when in reality, after what many of us have seen over the last 2 days, we are at a loss for words. This person who thinks he's a streamer now, we will refer to him as Pala, also his nickname, has been saying very slanderous things about people around these communities. He is also looking for some break on YouTube, so he set his sights on EFD while he's in detox. This psychotic individual actually called around to all the rehabs in Georgia until he was able to find him, knowing that EFD was supposed to focus on his recovery. This Paula person even claimed to have been in recovery himself. However, we know now he was lying and purely did this for his selfish reasons and content, because this person pulls 3 to 4 people on his channel a night. Yes, we know it's pathetic. As the outsiders here, we have seen a lot of pathetic behavior over the last few weeks. These new people that no one knows, come in, point fingers at others while they're being selfish regarding this man's sobriety. Not only is Paula calling EFD while he's away in rehab, trying to save his own life, this dumbass is talking to him about his real friends, people EFD considers family. And people, a very select few, are actually supporting this behavior. What kind of person stands by and lets some nobody call EFD's rehab to get him going about pointless YouTube drama, not 1 night but 2 nights? Well, we know one of them is a female who triggered EFD so bad that he broke his computer. She has also tried to convince him that his friends aren't his friends and this new idiot is real. Yes, everyone knows that we are only here to report the news in a fair manner. However, as we said earlier, this is shocking behavior by some we have observed over the last couple weeks really, and these people do not need to be around any of our good YouTube people.
We are certain of one thing at this point: many people care for EFD and want him to do well in his life. Most of us could care less about YouTube stuff, especially when it comes to EFD's health. However, this Paula dude and this other chick who's more concerned about EFD keeping close to this Paula person no one wants to know, the same person who claims to be his buddy 3 times a week, the other days he streams about EFD and his friends and focuses on how to harm them. Again, as outsiders, we have been around these communities for several years now, and the level of disrespect over a human's life because they think it will make their content better is sickening. We must say we are glad that these few were shunned from the bigger YouTube community because they obviously saw what we saw: EFD's life, his struggles, his channel as an entertaining, sick gain for them.
We, here at the Court Reporter, have no problem saying the names of the people and channels we talk about. However, in this situation, Paula, the name he has been crowned with, is how we will refer to him because he made it obvious early on that he was using others for content. And anyone who supports that is sick and vile. We listened as EFD was being told on the phone in detox how horrible his friends were. We heard the manipulation. We heard how all this was to them is and will always be content. We only pray that EFD knows who his real friends have always been, and these new people who had the audacity to reach out to him and detox do not care about him at all, and that is a fact. And of course, that's what we do here at the Court Reporter. We bring you the facts.
We apologize in advance to those who support us and are unfamiliar with this situation, but what we all heard about and saw tonight and nights before this is sickening and transparent. One woman tries to use her female charm to coax EFD into being friends with this weirdo guy who lies about and talks about everyone when really we all see Paul is jealous that he doesn't have the Windy, Pack and Brutal Mafia community supporting him or his new 2 or 3 friends. They are playing a sick game and trying to interfere with the sobriety and health of a young man that we all see is at a great risk. We are reporting this because we are in hopes that no one supports these sick individuals. We also want everyone to know that we fully support EFD and want nothing but his health and happiness to be top priority, with or without his YouTube channel. If you see these people, just know, they can come across as charming, caring people. They also finger point that others have used EFD for content, when really it was jealous projection of these heartless individuals. So in closing, we took this story very seriously and we are just, as we said earlier, shocked that while this young man sits in detox, all that is being reported to him are the same things he has heard about or loved during his drinking days.
Paula, that old man who's a weirdo no one wants around, and the woman who thinks the word sin is cute, claim they understand addiction. However, their behavior speaks the opposite. Their behavior shows that they are here to toy with this man's life. We only hope that all of EFD's family and his true friends do something about this before he leaves rehab over pointless YouTube drama.
Lastly, we also know that the brutal mafia community has been ridiculed over their treatment of EFD. We want to say that we know there are a lot of good people that care for one another and EFD is a part of them. We, as the outsiders, saw all of them trying to support EFD the best way they knew how. We also want to thank Dream for showing EFD a good time, another side of life, and of course the endless content he provided while EFD was there. And to all of our supporters, thank you for your support. We are truly sorry we haven't been bringing the news like we used to, but after these events, you just might see more news here, so stay tuned.